EVO is literally 2 weeks away from now and the entrant leaderboards have been updated. So obviously we have Street Fighter 6 coming in with 4.2k entrants. I mean, come on, no one is surprised. It's goddamn Street Fighter. We have Tekken 8 still holding strong at number 2 with 2.5k entrants. Fate of Fury, City of the Wolves, of course this came out this year so it would do well, 1.5k. Guilty Gear Strive still holding out strong at 1.5k as well. Then we have Grand Blue 900, MVC2 500, Under 19 Birth 500 and Mortal Kombat 1 coming in last at 300. Dude, MVC2 and Under 19 Birth are like old as hell, right? So it's crazy to me that these would still top over MK1, bro. RIP MK1, oh my days, RIP. And we need some new games, bro. Talk on when? 2XKO, when? We can't be having MVC2 here, as godlike as it is, but come on, we need some new games. So anyway, the entrants to Tekken 8 this year are way lower than they were last year, and of course, as you'd expect, people are starting to doom the game again. So just for comparison's sake, if we take a look at the EVO entrants last year, Tekken 8 had like 4.6k entrants, bro. 4.6k, and this year it has 2.5k. That's over. So it's lost like half the number of entrants it had last year, which is, to be honest, a bit crazy. Now, before we get into this, guys, keep in mind that it's not only Tekken that has recorded a lower amount of entrants this year. Even Street Fighter 6 has lost entrants, or has lost numbers, right? They've gone down to 4.2k from 5.2k, so like 1,000 players less this time around. And it's a recurring theme. If you look at every game last year, they just have more entrants compared to the games this year, or at least EVO this year compared to last year has way fewer entrants on all the games, right? All the games. So it's not just a Tekken thing. I know people are still upset about the state of the game. It is frustrating, but like, guys, come on. There is no reason to start a doom over Tekken having fewer number of entrants than it did last year. I know, why aren't you not talking about Street Fighter 6? Why are you not talking about Guilty Gear? Because all these have also lost players, right? It's lower. Now, Tekken is more. Yes, I do agree. They've lost like, what, 2k? 2k entrants. SF6 has lost 1k. It's a bit more, but like still, it still stands tall, bro. It still stands tall at 2.5k. That's a lot of entrants. So there's no reason to start some dooming over this. It doesn't really add up to me. So things might be different this time around. I hear EVO tickets are more expensive. People are complaining about the prize pools because, you know, out of 4,000 players, the payout starts at top 8, which is still crazy to me. So people are kind of measuring the risk and reward. You know, things are changing, guys. The economy is getting worse. Things are changing, so you won't always be at a high, which is sad to see. But I think mostly it's because of how expensive the tickets are right now for EVO. Because if you look at every other EVO, like Tekken 8 or Tekken 7 in general, just kept getting bigger. The entrants kept on increasing. I think this is the first time Tekken has actually gone down in terms of entrants, which is sad to see. Of course, Season 2 probably had an effect as well, didn't do them any favors. But I think we're alright, boys. 2k is still a hella lot of people, and depending on how they do this time around, going forward, maybe we'll get more entrants next year, and depending on if the ticket prices change for EVO, things indeed will get better. But guys, there's no reason to doom. The game is still good. 2k is still a shitload of people, and those that want to see the game die, guys, I just can't take it anymore. Whatever helps you sleep at night, my boy, but all in all, we're still doing Gucci. So we also have some additional information from the man himself, Fahkumram. So let's first talk about the blocking situation, because it's a bit crazy. Of course, we all know the spree Fahkumram has been on blocking a shitload of people on Twitter. And it seems man has no regrets, and people feel a certain way about this, but like, let's just talk about it and I'll give my take on the whole issue. So Michael first put out a tweet talking about how I blocked so many people. The man himself, Hideki Kamiya, I don't know if this is Hideo Kojima himself, unblocked me, LOL. So of course, he knows himself that he's been hella blocking people, so it's no surprise that he's actually even acknowledging it right now. So he got some replies. This one dude replied saying, "The fact that you blocked long-time Tekken creators is crazy. They were given no more decent criticism, pointed towards helping fix the game and you just decided to block them. Then Michael says who? People who lie about shit all the time? Go to college and learn to think for yourself. Like, god damn, bro. Man just came out of the bag swinging. Like, I don't even think this dude was coming at Michael like that. But like the clap back from Michael, oh my days. Now, first things first, for me, this is not a good look. Like, you do have a big position. You work for Bandai Namco. Like, I get some stuff can get to you, but like you have to be very professional about these sort of things. Like if you look at Harada does get upset and he does talk shit, but like I've never really heard Harada like curse at someone. Maybe I'm mistaken. He comes at someone and tells them off, but like with facts, and he's reasonable when he comes at you, right? That's Harada, at least in my opinion. But Michael here, you just tell he's pissed and it's gotten to him, right? So for me, this is not a good look. If you're on social media and this is your position, right, community manager or some shit like that, like you have to be a bit more professional, right? People talk shit on social media. Like people talk shit, people send death threats. Like you have to understand that's just how social media is. Like it can be a fucking 8-year-old in his mother's basement talking shit on his dad's phone and you don't know, right? So you just have to be very, very conservative. We try to be professional because again, this is kind of a reflection of your company, right? So I don't agree with how Michael came at him here. And Cry did have a point with this tweet because people like Mrs. Playstaff used to give valuable criticism. I know a lot of people have been blocked by Michael Murray that were giving a lot of criticism. So he's not just talking out of his ass, bro. Like this is actual fact. So it's sad seeing Michael come at him like this and not actually address it in a more formal manner. And of course, as you'd expect, people were not happy with how Michael came at the dude, so we have some more replies here. So people aren't allowed constructive criticism anymore. Sometimes the common opinion is the correct one, you know. Don't get so damn worked out because someone on the internet showed you the flaws of your thing. Use it to improve the thing and not ruin your own reputation. This is straight up facts, like I said, guys. Sometimes it's up to you to know what's wrong and what's right. Like I said, you have to differentiate between someone actually being constructive, saying something truthfully and meaningful considering the state of the game, and someone just straight up talking shit. Like someone sending you death threats and stuff like that. Yes, block those people by all means, but like someone like a big content creator, that's they make content for your game and they give actual criticism, then you just like send them to the shadow realm. Like bro, like why? The only one lying is you. We have the receipts, dog. Maybe grow a pair and learn how to handle criticism. Another reply here. I know it's the internet. You will find idiots all over the place, like I said. And I guess it is fine to ignore them, but calling your own fanbase dumb, go to college and learn, or blocking them when they do not act ill towards you personally at all does not make you look good. Again, like I say, there was no reason for Michael to snap at that dude like that. I think it's been bothering him for quite a while, so it's just sad to see, man. Like, just reflects the state of the game, what's going on with Tekken. He just needs to be a bit more professional. Like, I get, obviously, he's going through a lot. Maybe his DMs are flooded, people are talking shit, we are always complaining, but at the end of the day, it's social media, bro. Like, it's social media. This is your position. Just handle it better, guys. That's all that it is. I'm sorry, but like, that's just the truth of the things, the reality of things. I get a ton of hate comments as well, but I handle it differently, right? That's why I try to keep my channel positive despite all the hate. There's always going to be that one person or those people talking shit about the game and talking shit to you. So just know how to handle that better. So based off of the same tweet, we also got some new information regarding the Fahkumram documentary that these guys put out at their Tekken Summer update. I believe we first saw it at the the Namco showcase, a trash ass showcase. So we had Dominic here tweet to Michael saying, "Hey Michael, would you do more documentaries on characters like Fahkumram? It was very interesting to learn more about him and his design made me invested in him." Then Michael said, "Unfortunately, some people complained so much that the team behind it didn't see the value in doing it anymore." This one also made me feel some type of way, you know, because I think Michael here okay, here's the thing, guys. So yes, I was one of the people that complained about the summer update stream. That stream was horrible. Let's be honest, it was ass, bro. It was just a bunch of microtransaction stuff, merc stuff, and people stayed up at 4 a.m. expecting like some big updates, some big news, patch notes. That's why people were upset. That's why we complain. We did not complain about the documentary because you showed us a documentary at the Bandai Namco showcase. Remember that showcase, guys? It was the Bandai Namco showcase as well as the Arc System Works showcase. There were two like mini showcases, and they were both ass. So these guys ended up showing us the Fahkumram documentary, learned about his tattoos. Then they showed it again at the Tekken Summer Update. The whole thing again. So like, what is the point when we saw it already, right? Like, what's the point? And that's why we're upset. It's not about the documentary itself. That documentary is actually awesome. I made a video about that and I even praised them saying, this is pretty cool. It was nice seeing the old slideshows for the storyline like we used to get back in Tekken 5, Tekken 6. It was pretty cool. I gave them their flowers. It was good. So Michael here saying we complained for the right reasons. We do not complain about the documentary. We complained about the Tekken Summer Update and you shoving Merc in our face when you should have been showing us stuff about the actual game, what we wanted to see, information about the game going on in the future. So I think here Michael just missed the ball, bro. He completely missed it and like just makes us look like the bad guys here. Like I'm sorry, but like he feels out of touch. So it's a shame that they won't do it anymore because it was actually nice seeing the passion behind Fahkumram. It was nice seeing they actually traveled to Thailand to get the tattoos, the design ideas. The passion is still there and I love that about the Tekken team. So it's sad seeing they won't do this for Armor King or any future characters coming. But like, why start on Fahkumram? Why did you start on Lydia? Why didn't you give Anna something? Like, what makes Fahkumram so special? Like, I get if they're trying something new, that's kudos to them. But like, guys, we did not complain about the documentary. We complained about the Tekken Summer Update. It was ass. So yeah, that's that, boys. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing more documentaries, which is unfortunate because I think it was pretty cool. Hopefully they do come around. But all in all, that's what's been going on, boys. I'm trying to diversify my content, talk more about a bit of news. So yeah, let me know if you want to see more of this. I love talking about information about the game. Obviously, we have to know what's going on in the world of Tekken. So if you want to see more videos like this, guys, let me hear your feedback. And yeah, let's just talk about it. So anyway, boys, that's what's going on in the world of Tekken, at least recently. So how do you feel about Michael's blocking situation? Do you feel he had the right to come at bro like that? Or do you think bro was overboard? And how do you feel about the Fahkumram documentary and us not getting any more documentaries similar to this in the future? Let's talk about it, Nemi gang. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. If you've made this far, please don't forget to that like button, subscribe if you're new, and as usual, may the film later be ever in your favor. GG, Nemi gang.